Here is my Barcelona PSG review. If you enjoy this video, it'd be great if you could head over to the YouTube channel and watch the full review as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel. And straight away, I think Barcelona have got to be disappointed that they haven't won this game, and that is purely off the fact that PSG's side going into this game was weaker than usual. They had Mayulu and they had Mbaya starting over the usual Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué, and Dembele. Even Bakula, who started, who you'd consider a very good winger, doesn't always start for PSG. You'd often see Desiree Doué play out on his position, or Kvaratskhelia. So I just think it's a weak lineup for PSG. It's still very good, don't get me wrong. Mayulu played very well, and Bayer also played well, and Ramos was excellent off the bench. But it's just not what you, it's not the ideal lineup for PSG, and that's why Barcelona will be disappointed. And they would have felt like they could have scored more goals in that first half. I thought they were very good in the first half, and the second half, though, they were disappointing, and that's what eventually cost the result. I thought Germain and Rashford were great in the first half, but struggled in the second half. I think the overall team, when those two players aren't sort of at their best, they struggle, the wingers. And look, it was actually an interesting game because I thought the midfielders for both sides weren't at their best. I thought Vitinha, De Jong, and Pedri made mistakes, which I'd say are three of the best midfielders, and PSG didn't have João Neves. So the midfield battle was not as high quality as I was expecting. I thought that they played misplayed passes, like Vitinha on the Barcelona goal. It was a clear mistake from Vitinha, but overall PSG will be very happy with this result. I thought the PSG defence was excellent, and that was probably the difference between the two sides. Pacho and Zabaini were superb, making last-minute challenges, which you have to do when you've got Mendes and Hakimi just absolutely flying up the pitch from the fullbacks. So yeah, PSG will be happy. They have managed to get the 3 points. Barcelona's defence not as good, and I think that is the difference. And they are just left a bit more exposed and open, especially in those last 10 minutes where the high line can cost you, and that is what eventually happened. So yeah, I think Barcelona will be disappointed for that because they would have felt that they should have won this game, and not getting nothing from this game is disappointed. And I think the good thing for Flick is that gives us an opportunity to adapt if needed. And I do think Barcelona actually need to adapt because we're seeing the same sort of issue being exposed. Last year against Inter Milan, they went out because of the same issues, conceding too many goals, and you can't concede 2 goals every game and expect to win. And we've seen this problem occur for them in the past because teams like PSG score goals and they keep them out. That's where Barcelona's issues are. They don't keep out enough goals. Let me know your thoughts on this game, and if you enjoy this video, head over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch the full review.